Kia ora, welcome back. This is week 3, so we're up to step or lesson 3 in the Journey to Wellness ebook. Again, if you don't already have this ebook, please email us and let us know. We will flick this out to you along with the fun sheets for free, and you can go through and work through it. So some of you have probably already read the whole book, which is great. That's awesome. You've done now, hopefully, lesson 1 and lesson 2 on here. You've watched the videos and you've also filled in the fun sheets. I've given you a little bit of guidance around filling that in through these videos. So hopefully that's been helpful and you've been able to get some depth on understanding what good health and well-being means to you, all right, specifically for you, then having an understanding of what things are important to you, who are the important people to you in your life now, at the moment, and how those influence you creating your number one health and well-being goal, right, for X period of time frame. Now, in the fun sheets, you would have also gone through, hopefully, the why. So once you've created this specific goal and been quite specific on it, it's got a number or an event attached to it somehow, that you've gone into a little bit deeper around the why. Why is that important to you, right? So if you hit a goal and now you're thinking about, well, my goal for this year is that I want to, let's use a physical one, I want to have lost 5 kgs or released 5 kgs of weight and maintained my muscle and reduced body fat percentage by 5%, right? Those have got numbers in it. And then I'm going to put a date to it, so by October the 24th, right, 2019. Now you've got a date attached to it. You've got numbers in there that you can measure, that you can actually know if you've achieved it or not, and that you can track progress on over that period of time. Okay. Excuse me. So then you've got that specific goal, and then it's going into, well, why is that important to me? Okay. So why is that goal that I've just said important to me? I want to lose that because ... right? So let's say it's because I want to feel better about myself. Then I would go into the next level. Why do I want to feel better about myself? Okay. Well, in certain situations, I don't feel confident, and I feel that I could or would be more confident if I could release 5 kgs of fat basically and drop my fat percentage down 5%. Why do I feel, or why is it important to me to feel more confident in those situations? Right, and then see how each time go a little bit deeper into why those things are important to you. So in your fun sheets, hopefully you've done that already. You've gone and you've asked each time a little bit deeper on why these things, why that goal specifically for you is important for you. Right, you could link it again. Again, it's linking it to what is important to you in your life, who is important to you in your life at the moment. You've got those things linked in. You've got a really great foundation and structure now to your goal. Right, it's got some depth to it. We understand why it is specific for you, right? Because you've drawn on all that different information that we've pulled out in the first 2 weeks. And so now we're going to think about, okay, where am I at personally, right? As far as achieving this goal, where am I now? What is the baseline for me, right? Here's this great goal, and I've done this all in my head, right? I've had this kind of I guess a analytical thinking experience around it. So I've been able to do all the thinking and feeling and imagining, visioning and visualizing what that would be like if I've achieved it, all that kind of stuff, right? We've done that now, we've got a goal, right? Now it's to basically be as honest as we can and have a really honest and blunt assessment of where is that for me right now, okay? So there's questions in the fun sheets to help you, guide you with this, but the first thing would be, what do you notice about yourself right now? What do you notice? And here's the first part. What do you notice about what you say? So the words, right? What do you notice about the words that you say about yourself as it relates to this goal? If my goal was physically around trying to lose weight, do I continue to say that I am fat, that I'm overweight? Do I keep saying that I am ... right? Am I continually saying to myself things about myself that are not helpful for that goal, right? So it's just noticing, right? What am I currently saying about myself as it relates to that goal? Okay. Are there times in my mind when I'm saying that, no, that's not going to be achievable, or that's too hard, or I've tried it so many times before and it hasn't worked, right? What are the things that I'm saying? And I want you to write down the things that you're saying to yourself about yourself, right? This will be a really good exercise over this week. Make some time to do it, because it'll become really clear that there are times when we are putting ourselves down, obviously, and we know that, right? We know that we're saying some stuff that's not great, but I want you to get clear on exactly what those words are. All right? What are the sentences? Notice what the words are. Notice when they come up. When do those thoughts come? Right? It's going to be no doubt in situations where we aren't feeling good, or when we're stressed, or feeling pressured for some reason. All right? So think about that. The second thing is, once we've understood what it is that we keep saying, noticing what it is you keep doing in your current behavior, right? What do I keep doing in my current behavior that is, as it relates to that goal? So if my goal, like I mentioned, was trying to lose 5 kgs of fat and drop my body fat percentage by 5%, what is it that I'm doing currently now to do with that goal? Am I eating really well? Am I moving? Am I exercising? What is my current baseline on movement every week? What is my current baseline on how I'm eating? Right? Do I notice that I'm eating lots of foods that I know won't help me with that goal? Do I notice that I'm not doing any exercise? Do I notice that I keep taking the easier option for exercise? Do I notice that I avoid particular types of movement or exercise that I know will be helpful to achieving that goal? Do I notice that there are certain types of foods that I just can't give up or don't want to give up? Right? Just be as non-judgmental of yourself as possible and just notice things, right? What we're trying to get you to do is imagine you're here and you're just kind of zoomed out, looking at yourself and just noticing and understanding, becoming more aware of what this is saying and what this is doing, right? That's what we want to do. What we're saying, what we're doing, and then thirdly, noticing the environments, right? Again, we've zoomed out, we're looking down at you here. What environments do I get involved in, right? What kind of environments am I in? And do those environments help or hinder me to achieving this goal that I've just come up with? All right, so this is baseline setting. This is just getting a really good understanding of where things are at right now for me. Get a really good, clear baseline. Okay, so that's what this week's all about. Being clear on what your baseline is. We've got the goal and all that stuff. We've done the why. We kind of understand we have a good structural foundation to this goal. Now it's understanding, right, measure. What is the baseline? Where am I measuring from? Right, and getting really clear on that. So that's this week. Get into the book, go over read over the chapter again, and just pick out bits that are important to you. Like I said the other week, you can never go in the same river twice. And same thing with reading the book. Even though you can read over and over the same book many times, as I have done with many books, I will see something different and I will learn something different, because I am different as I come in and approach that book, which is exactly the same as it always was. So read over it again and pick out stuff that's different for you and that's important for you, and then write in the fun sheets. Write out all the things that we've just talked about and make some time to do it. All right. It's really easy to get busy and stuff in life and just avoid these kinds of things, especially deep work. Look, people like to avoid deep work, right? We're really kind of questioning things. We get distracted, and in fact, sometimes those distractions help to keep us up here in the superficial space and prevent us from going deep enough to make some real change. And if you're wanting to make real change through this process, you need to go deeper. Sweet. That's us for the week. Catch you back next week.